Hey guys, back with another trading breakdown. Today I'll be showing you my live execution, which got me over 300k in funding with Alpha Futures. I'll be showing you my entries, my thought process behind the trade, and my analysis. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the link down in the description below, which is going to give you the Discord where we're showing free trades, free analysis, and just sharing our overall journey with the prop firm space. Okay, now getting straight into the trading breakdown, something I'm going to mention is that I always start my recordings typically after I enter my trade. And that's because if I start recording, then that puts my mind in the mindset that I'm going to have to take a trade, which is something that I don't want to do. Even today on this day, I wasn't planning on really executing, but I saw a really good setup and I knew it was going to work out, so I took it. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is this box up here. This is a 1 hour fair value gap. Now, down below, we have all these stacked lows. And even further, we're going to have a previous day low, which I'll show later on. But our first entry is going to be based off of this 1 minute fair value gap. So we have our 1 hour delivery. We have our 1 minute fair value gap. Now, the reason why I was so confident in this entry is because if you see through here, these are just stacked lows. There's no bullish fair value gap. There's nothing indicating that we're going to go up higher. Now down here, yes, we have some fair value gaps. However, I know in this initial entry, it's going to give me a good position where I could protect my stop and ultimately have a good RR. Now, I'm going to let it play. So the first thing, as I mentioned, there is a fair value gap. It's also present on the 5 minute. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, all right, if we get past this 5 minute fair value gap, we're most definitely going to hit these lows. That's going to make these lows vulnerable. And that's the only thing really providing resistance to us. So I'm going to fast forward later on. Okay, so still in this trade, I'm starting to kind of cut down the risk. Again, I wasn't planning on even trading on this day. However, I saw opportunity, and as a result, I'm going to be extremely protective with my stop. So as we head further, we actually respect this 5 minute fair value gap. Now that's fine. I'm not going to exit. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to manage my position correctly. Worst case scenario, I lose $100 on this account. That's nothing compared to the 4K in profit that I already have. That's almost a break-even trade. But I'm giving it just enough breathing room so that I could stay in the trade. So later on, we're just climbing up, almost getting wicked out. Okay, now we're respecting this 3 minute fair value gap. I've changed to a 3 minute time frame right here, just marking out this IFEG. I was already planning on adding into this trade once we trade lower. So I'm just looking from higher time frame, lower time frame, just seeing any way I could get another entry. Now I think at this point, I'm not going to enter in this fair value gap because I'm already seeing this fair value gap delivering higher. So I want to see us actually invert that fair value gap before I get any other entry. Okay, so back on the 5 minute. I'm seeing it's panning out very well right here. We might close below it. Okay, we close below it. That gives me a good indication that, hey, this is my time to enter another position. However, I don't want to enter down here because that's too low. That's discount at that point. I still want to be in a premium. So sure enough, we start heading back here. Let's see. We actually create another fair value gap. So now we have an inversion. We have a 5 minute fair value gap. So all the confluences are with us. Now we just have to manage this position correctly and not get overexcited, not just enter. Like, you still have to manage your risk. So right here I'm break even. At this point, I'm going to add extra risk, which is going to give me a little bit more, obviously, risk on my side. Okay, so still risking. Originally we were risking 300, now we're risking 350. Okay, this is really good. We're in 6 positions opposed to the 3. We've doubled our position, and opposed from 350 with the 1800 profit. That's about a 1 to 5. That's amazing. Originally, we are going to have about a 1 to 3. Now, because I've added into this position, we're getting a much better risk to reward. So this is called pyramiding. This is called scaling. So I'm looking at these lows. I'm thinking, okay, if we hit these lows, we're probably just going to run down lower. And at that point, I could start adjusting my stop. Okay, right there, we drop lower, adjust my stop. And then sure enough, just falls through the bottom. I hope you guys enjoyed the live trading analysis. I'll make sure to have more of these, as usually I'm recording my trades. I'll be live streaming 1 to 2 times a week, either on YouTube or Discord. So make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.